Hello and welcome to Nagaland TV. This is Gargi Deka and you are watching Nltv News now. I'll read the headlines to you. Rising People's Party holds store program to create awareness on misgovernance by Rio government in Nagaland. Mixed martial art fighters from Nagaland representing India at the Gamma Asian MMA Championship 2021 returns home in glory. Nagaland's only airport in Dimapur languishing due to poor response from the state government, AAI. At least 32 children and 7 adults die of mysterious fever in the Firozabad district of Uttar Pradesh. Toll hits 68 in a week. I'll read the news in details now. Mixed martial arts fighters from Nagaland who represented India at the Gamma Asian MMA Championship 2021 returns home in glory. 4 among the 5 participants in the championship reached home today at around 4:30 a.m. at Dimapur railway station. The championship was held from 24 to 28 August in Aizekul in Chapon Atar, Kyrgyzstan. The Naga lads bagged 1 bronze and 2 silver medals in the championship.
Mani cha ine thake do yete Dimapur railway station da ine ase aro man aji yete special manon lok kurla je yete naga manu youth khan jaine Gamma Global Association of Mixed Martial Arts Asian MMA Championship 2021 Kyrgyzstan de tan India ke represent kurna ine ase aro medal bhi paina ase bronze ekta aro silver duita tahano ekta duita khota hodilo.
Hello, my name is Limasanap Imchin, and recently I fought at Gamma Asian Championship, and it was a great experience. And I've lost my fight in the quarterfinals against a Kyrgyz guy. It was a split decision loss. I lost by a little bit. You know, the fight just slipped within my fingertips. You know, it was in my fingertips, but I lost. It was a Kyrgyz guy. He was the tough opponent, and disappointed. But it was a great experience, and I'd like to thank everybody, for the support, for the love, for the prayers, and I hope you guys keep on supporting us, the local fighters. Thank you so much. God bless.
Hello, my name is Kukami. Manager Punjese long journey daise. So a lot fresh na thago bro. So please excuse us. So bishibal daise man naga manu to man passion daise. So एकजन तो आगो पढ़ना है अलग आई से दूसरा काम दे बस जाएगा ने तो लबे या बाला represent गुशे मान मोई तो personally मला best दिशे लबे final दे मोई short आई से तो sorry gold तो ना पढ़ा ना होले silver लुले पढ़े से मला साथी एकजन भी silver पढ़े से एकजन bronze पढ़े से दूसरन भी बिशे बाला fight किले से लबे any decision bar क्या हुआ से ना तो someone ball perform गुशे. Yeah, and thank you so much everyone back home. Someone more on the guys. Everyone showed such encouragement and support to each one of us. So thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Thank you.
Mora namdo Mayridin Yumai se. Moi fight the Jido Barney, moi Philippines de Harriet, Palestine de Harishe, Hiliwi, experience bishi bal dekhe aro gore thaka manu nijor bosti manon bi so manu gi bishi things ase bishi modot kurshe first experience section international. So I'm very happy and I'm very proud that I got an opportunity to represent my own people in an international level. Bishi golui nai experience bal dekhe aro my humble apologies to everyone that supported me. My best of my abilities perform go para nai. Really do bygones are bygones. Gor jawo na gore mongso hole rakhise. Thanks.
My name is Arsen Balzigam. Mudi ku kholi nai semi final de arshe. Any experience bal dekshina. Idi class.
Mon dikhilo nisna charjon Kyrgyzstan bra fighter ami hana naga youth khan charjon do ahi ise holibi ekjon do 10 baji da ahi kune ase to itlo khobor bi apni hangi di thakbo aru inga khobor karone apni sai thakibi Nagaland TV moi aro machumi with camera.
Rising People's Party organized a tour of Dimapur and Wokha districts to sensitize people on the aims and objectives of the party, create awareness about the present system of misgovernance prevailing in the state. Reportedly, RPP, led by its president Joel Naga, visited Zani village in Dimapur district, Wokha town and Themin New town on Saturday. The team visited Zani village accompanied and escorted by the Chakisang Riders Club. The convener of the 5 villages road committee, Vezeko Dozo, emphasized and shared the problems faced by the citizens due to the pathetic condition of the village road, which is also the road leading to the new Naga cemetery. Furthermore, interactive meetings were held at Wokha town and Semenyu town. Leaders of the party made it clear that the RPP was not against any political party or political leaders, but against the present system of misgovernance. The proposal by the state government to change the nomenclature of Gaon Bura, including its role in urban or rural areas, has drawn strong opposition from Sumi, Kukami, Hoho, Kifire District GB Association, Long District GB Association, Wokha District GB Association and the GB's Union Wokha Town. SKH President H. Kashihoto Yenthomi and General Secretary Yetomo S. Jimomi, in a representation submitted to Governor through DC Zunheboto, pointed out that since the period of British rule, the name GB was used for the sake of convenience, though socially, in Sumi dialect, they are referred to as Kukami under Sumi jurisdiction. The Hoho also pointed out that a non-Sumi was not allowed to hold the post of Akaru both in urban and rural. SKH therefore urged upon the people government, state government not to change the nomenclature of GPS in urban areas. Training on pediatric care in COVID-19 for ASAs was held blockwise in Dimapur district from August 20th to 27th to train ASAs on COVID care management, especially in pediatric age group 0 to 18. In a press release, district media officer Kim Ne informed that the ASAs were trained to identify danger signs in children such as cough, fever, shortness of breath, and also community surveillance of influenza-like illness. and severe acute respiratory infection. They were also sensitized on dispelling prevailing myths related to COVID-19, identifying comorbidities in children, how to use oximeter, etc. ASAs were also oriented on roles and responsibilities in the community during the pandemic. Traders Road Business Association Kohima, comprising of commercial establishments from Y Junction till Razhu Point, Kohima, was launched on Saturday. Reportedly, Tribak Secretary Kekriyas Hazo Mefo informed that the commercial building owners and business establishments at the meeting assigned Peter Ruth Sakwelang, Utuo Solo, Kefri Hazo Mefo and Kenny Crislo Mefo as convener, as co-convener, secretary and treasurer to chart out modalities in order to make a Tribak a fully functional and effective trade union. Silver medalist at the MMA Championship, Lonsungkumba Ao, returns to Nagaland from Gama Global Association of Mixed Martial Arts today. He received a warm welcome from Senso Tenglongjem, Dimapur Longsa Student Union, Dimapur Longsa Women, Dimapur and many other youth and well-wishers. A program was held at Dimapur Airport to welcome him. Longsukuba Ao said he feels overwhelmed by the welcome and highlighted that his win was all because of God and his family's supportiveness. He said Nagas have high chances of securing gold medals in times to come as he sees potential in our Naga fighters. El Ao further said that he will begin his training for the tournament in Germany after 2 weeks break.
अपनी तयार हुई थको इधर ना मैं एक टा दूसरा क्वेश्चन होती थी वो लाइक আজি মানুহ মান আহি আছে বস্তি গেরজা কলোনি আৰু আপোনাৰ সাপোর্টার্স খান মান আহি আছে ইদন দেখি না আপনি কিঙা ফিল কৰি আছে
ইদন দেখি না মই পিছে খুশি সাথে গান ফ্যামিলি গান আৰু ইউনিয়ন গান আলাগ আলাগ আতো লাইফ দি ফার্স্ট টাইম এক্সপেরিয়েন্স আছে তো এক্সপ্রেস করলে না পারা একটা খুশি একটা আছে
আৰু মই সুধিব চাই দিছা তো লাইক আপনি খালি নাগালেণ্ড একলা নহয় নে নর্থ ইস্ট একলা নহয় নে ইন্ডিয়া রিপ্রেজেন্ট কৰি আছে वर्ल्ड प्लेटफॉर्म दे इंटरनेशनल प्लेटफॉर्म दे तो सिल्वर भी पाई लीजिए सिल्वर मेडल तो ये किनका अपना ये भी अपनी अपना मन भावना थी किनका से लाइक खुशी की बोल भी
ये मैं इंडिया रिप्रेजेंट करना सिल्वर पाता मैं इमान खुशी बोले भी ये मैं एकला बराबर नहीं फर्स्ट थिंग ईश्वर बा मुझे ये पाउल दिसे ईश्वर की भी बेसी थैंक्स कर से साथ साथ साथी गान फैमिली गान सब मैं करने होता है प्रे कर दिसे तो आने भी बेसी खुशी है तो इतना मैं सिल्वर आनी से बोले भी फ्यूचर दे और आम नागा फाइटर्स कान पिछे ओला से तो इमान देरी ना थकिना गोल आनी पारबो इना मैं कम्पिट कराम दे मैं जानी से अलग कंट्रीज कान पिछे फाइटर्स कान आइसे तो फर्स्ट टिका दाम तो अलग इतो आन अलग हो ताला फाइट तो एक्सपीरियंस पिछे अलग हो पाबिस बोले भी आमान रिंग दे कुछ ना केस ला बिटर दे कुछ ना फेस कराम दे तो एट आम नागा मानु भी इंडिया मानु भी कम्दिनो आम भी स्कोप आसे और इतो फ्यूचर दे आम गोल आनी बोले चांस आसे ना टेस्ट करो प्राइस
तो ये जर्मनी लावी मैं खबर पाई हिसाब से सोर्सेस ला हिसाब से तो अपनी जर्मनी दे खेलोला सुनो खबर पाई ना से तो ये तो अपना प्रिपरेशन किंगा जा से इतोला और ये किंगा सेलेक्ट भी हुई से लाइक अपनी क्लास सेलेक्ट हुई ना सो तो जर्मनी दे
ये तो फाइनल्स कुछ आगन पिक करो है ना कुछ तो लकीली मैं फाइनल्स से कुछ लुचे इन्हें ना मुला फाइट परफॉर्मेंस कान सही ना ताम्बरा इन्हें सिलेक्शन तक यूजुअली लाइक नेशनल्स থাকে ইন্টারনেশনাল না জানতে ন্যাশনাল টুর্নামেন্ট গান পার্টিসিপেট করা লাগে তাতে কল জিতিব লাগে না হলে ইন্টারনেশনাল গানে ইন্ডিয়া টিম সিলেক্ট করা যায় বলে মান ফাইনালস কুশা খান আর এনি পারফরমেন্স হিসাবতে সিলেকশন থাকে তো মই বি কিসমত পাল বা মুগে চেন্নাই দিছে নি আপনি তো সিলেক্ট হৈছে তো ডিসেম্বর গানে প্রিপেয়ার করে থাকিবি না হৈছে প্রিপারেশন তো আৰু শুরু কৰা নাই ঘৰ পুঞ্জিব অলপ ৰেষ্ট কৰিব ফ্যামিলিৰ লগত অলপ টাইম পেলাব 1-2 উইকস অফ ল'ব ইটো বিচিতে বেক টু ওয়ার্ক
এটা মান itu silver medalist Longsukumba laga bawal khota ko तो अंकल अपनी तो अपना छोकरा इनका इंटरनेशनल लेवल दे मन नाम कमाई ना है ऐसे तो इतलो पड़े अपनी किमान खुशी है तो की फील करा से तो कोई नहीं
मैं पिछी खुशी है और चिसर लोगों भी पिछी टेंस दिया से मैं लगा बच्चा Longsukumba दो एकदम लाइव ठीक है ना 18 दो नागालैंड निमिति और लोंगसा बोची निमिति এনেকা এপাৰটো এনাম আনিব কইনা তাৰ লাইফ টিকিনা প্ৰেক্টিছ কৰাই নিচিনা এইটো সাতিকান পচি মানুহ সব পুৰা প্ৰাৰ্থনা কৰিনা তাৰবি আজি এনেকা লৈ আহিবলৈ প্ৰেক্টিছ কৰা দাম দি টপি বেছি পাইছে আৰু কিছু বাৰবি ক্ৰাউন দি চাই কিনা খেলা দাম দি একো জখম নকৰিকিনা এদি একদম ভাল দিন দি আৰু লংচা পচি লংচা ইউনিয়ন ডিমাপুৰৰ পৰা তাৰ জিতি কিনা আহি কিনা তাৰকে লগ কৰিব কইনা ৱেলকাম কৰাটো মই লংচা পচি ডিমাপুৰ ইউনিয়ন লগত দিবি বেছি খুচি জনাই দি আছে আৰু ইয়াতে ৰিপৰ্টাৰ এইটো চেনেল কিমান আহিছে তাৰ কাৰণে একদম জনাই ভাল জনাই থেংক ইউ কৈ দি আছে আৰু মই ক'বলৈ এটা এইটো নাগালেণ্ড কামৰ বাৰবি এনেকা আজিকালি ইউথ খান একো কাম নাথাকে না স্পৰ্টছ দি মন দিয়া মানুহ পিছে আছে আজি মহিলা বাচ্চা আছে মই ক'বলৈ মন নাই হ'লে বি দোচাৰ বাচ্চা বি পিছে আছে এইটো কাৰণে নাগালেণ্ড কামৰ বাৰবি এইটো নিচিনাটো অলপ চাই দিলে মহিলা বাচ্চাটো এতিয়াতো জিতি কিনা আহিছে হ'লে বি পাৰিলে বি মন দিয়া মানুহ পিছে আছে কালি পচন্দটো নাগালেণ্ড কামৰ পৰা অলপতো চাই কিনা তাৰ কাৰণে এনকাৰেজ কৰিলে ভাল হ'ব আৰু এতিয়া যাটো তাৰ নিজৰ পৰা কামাই কিনা নিজৰ পৰা পাচনা ওলাই কিনা কোনোবা মৰম কৰা মানুহ কাৰণ ধুনি চিন্তি কিনা যাই আছে নাগালেণ্ড কাৰ্মে ইয়াতে এটা বি টাচ কৰা নাই এইটো জনাই দি আছে কালি পচন্দটো তোচাৰ বাচ্চা যাইলেবি কোন যাইলেবি একদম নিজৰ বাচ্চা আছে এনেকুৱা ভাবি কিনা ভাল ৰাস্তাটো দেখাবলৈ মই কোচিছ কৰি আছে আৰু মই ৰিকুৱেষ্ট কৰি আছে থেংক ইউ
Moving on to the next story. The Nagaland government has planned to reduce crimes against women and children, decrease the number of murders and curb cases of corruption by 2030 by strengthening the machinery of law enforcement, participation of women in dispensing justice and extending Police Ke Pathshala in higher secondary schools levels. Police Ke Pathshala is an outreach program to connect the police and student community of the northeastern state. According to reports, the state government is aiming at reducing the proportion of crime against women to the total number of crimes to 2% by 2030. Furthermore, it also seeks to bring down the proportion of crime against children to 0.16% per 1 lakh population and reduce the number of murder cases and corruption significantly by 2030. An accident occurred at SR Fuel Station 7th Mile, Kohima earlier today. It has been reported that an employee of the gas station who was not familiar with the driving started the engine of a dumper when the driver went for his needs. The employee directly smashed into another dumper who was refueling gas and hit the driver, where the deceased died on spot. As per sources, the deceased was a 61-year-old local. While the culprit is under police custody, further investigation is underway.
Aji 31st August de pochor 6:20 AM de chumukitima laga thana de accident report aise koigena ito amian source pra jani luise aro ito accident do yede isar petrol pump 7 mile de ito accident hola amian jani paise yede tamper ekchun yede tai driver do bisap kro jadam de yede BOC de kam gora manu ekchun gari de uthigina tai do gari bi phalba choloba na jane ulibi tai uthigina gari start kora do jagina aro tamper ekchun ge lagai dia do ito driver ge lagai dina driver do spot te thuse una ito amian source pra jani luise aro amian source pra jane sab to ito muria manu do ito do local ase aro tai do 61 year old ase una ito amian jani paise aro ito lagai dia manu do le do tai police custody de ase aro dead body laga postmortem bi jule ase guna ito amian jani paise aro ito laga case laga investigation do ida tak pi jule ase guna ito amian bra jani paise moi ase Nltv with my camera person Choasing Long.
Northeast Frontier Railway has informed Nagaland State Transport Department that 98% physical progress has been achieved in Dhansari, Sukovi in Sukovi Frema, 28km and 2% in Ferima Zumba. Sections of the new railway line being constructed between Dhansari and Jubza. In response to a letter by NST General Manager Atovi Kiba Sema requesting quarterly progress report on the Dimapur Dhansari Jubza new railway line construction, NRF stated that the project was included in 2006-2007, but its progress was adversely affected due to the COVID wave of second time that happened in the last few months. Nine new judges, including 3 women, administered oath of office as judges of the Supreme Court, taking its strength to 33 on Tuesday. The 9 new judges who were administered oath of office as Apex Court judges include Justice Abhay Srinivas Oka, Justice Vikram Nath, Justice Jitendra Kumar Maheshwari, Justice Hima Kohli and Justice B.V. Nagaratna. Besides them, Justice C.T. Ravikumar, Justice M.M. Sudresh, Justice Bila M. Trivedi and Justice P.S. Narishma, who was a senior advocate and former additional Solicitor General, were also administered oath of office by the CJI. It is the first time in the history of the Apex Court that 9 judges took oath of office at one go. Chief Justice of India N.V. Raman administered the oath of the office to the new judges in a swearing-in ceremony held in the auditorium of the Supreme Court's additional building complex.
A judge of the Supreme Court of India.
Do swear in the name of God.
Do swear in the name of God.
That I will bear true faith and allegiance to the Constitution of India as by law established.
That I will bear true faith and allegiance to the Constitution of India as by law established. I will uphold the sovereignty and integrity of India.
That I will duly and faithfully, to the best of my ability, knowledge and judgment.
That I will duly and faithfully and to the best of my ability, knowledge and judgment.
I,
Bangalore Venkatramaya Nagaratna,
having been appointed a judge of the Supreme Court of India,
having been appointed a judge of the Supreme Court of India,
do swear in the name of God.
Do swear in the name of God.
That I will bear true faith and allegiance to the Constitution of India as by law established.
That I will bear true faith and allegiance to the Constitution of India as by law established.
That I will uphold the sovereignty and integrity of India.
That I will uphold the sovereignty and integrity of India. That I will duly and faithfully and to the best of my ability, knowledge and judgment.
Appointed a judge of the Supreme Court of India.
Do swear in the name of God.
Do swear in the name of God.
That I will bear true faith and allegiance to the Constitution of India as by law established.
That I will bear true faith and allegiance to the Constitution of India as by law established.
That I will uphold the sovereignty and integrity of India.
That I will uphold the sovereignty and integrity of India.
That I will uphold the sovereignty and integrity of India.
That I will uphold the sovereignty and integrity of India.
That I will duly and faithfully and to the best of my ability, knowledge and judgment.
That I will duly and faithfully and to the best of my ability.
Prime Minister Narendra Modi on Tuesday called Assam Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sharma to inquire about the flood situation in the state and assured all possible assistance. As per the reports, FAMs released by the Assam government, Assam State Disaster Management Authority on August 30th, as many as 950 villages in 21 districts of Assam, where 363,135 people were reported to have been affected. In order to help the floods victim, it has been also revealed that 44 relief centers, which include 16 relief camps and 28 relief distribution centers, have been opened in the state, and a total of 1,619 people are known to have taken shelter in these relief camps. Eleven pilgrims were killed and 7 others injured in a collision between a van and a truck in Rajasthan's Nagaland district on Tuesday. In regard to Prime Minister Narendra Modi expressed his grief, PM took it to Twitter and said, "The horrific road accident in Nagaland, Rajasthan is very painful," and expressed his condolences to the families and all those who have lost their lives in the accident and wish the injured a speedy recovery. Modi also approved an ex-gratia of rupees 2 lakh each from PM NRF for the next kin of those who lost their lives due to the accident at Nagaur, Rajasthan. The injured would be given rupees 50,000. An Audi Q3 crashed into a pole and then went over to a footpath, killing all 7 in the car, including the son of a Tamil Nadu MLA. 6 people, including 3 women, died on the spot. The 7th died in the hospital. The Audi car with a VIP number plate drove around Bangalore late last night without anyone wearing seat belts. According to the police, the driver lost control of the speeding car. A CCTV clip shows the moment the car smashed into the pole at Kormangla at a great speed, a wheel flying off. DMK MLA Y Prakash's son Karuna Sagar and his wife Bindu were in the group. All were in their 20s, enjoying a late-night joyride. The car was completely wrecked, its front part reduced to mangled steel. The weather department has predicted moderate to heavy rainfall for the national capital and its adjoining areas on Tuesday. Rain lashes different parts of Delhi, due to which heavy traffic jam and long queues of vehicles were seen. Visuals of the area near the airport can be seen getting flooded. Daily life has also come to a halt with the excessive rain rashing the national capital. "14 persons were arrested by the cyber cell of the Delhi police from Jamtara in Jharkhand on Tuesday on allegations of online fraud. According to Delhi police, the arrested targeted bank executives and sometimes pretended to provide offers from e-shopping companies. A property worth rupees 2 crore and SUV worth rupees 20 lakh have been seized from the accused. Several districts of Maharashtra are witnessing flood situations due to heavy rains. Reportedly, Titu River passing through Chalisgaon Tehsil of Jalgaon district of the state has been flooded and half of the city has been inundated on Tuesday. Reportedly, 1 boy was washed away in the flood. Furthermore, other districts like Nasik, Nanded, Aurangabad, Bid, Akola and Dhule has also been suffering due to the floods. At least 32 children and 7 adults died of a mysterious fever in the Uttar Pradesh district of Firozabad in the past week. Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath said on Monday, meeting some of the patients and their families. The Chief Minister said that at least 8 to 9 localities in the districts were hit by the mysterious dengue-like fever, viral fever. The state government denied reports that the 39 people died due to dengue, and the Chief Minister said that the deaths will be probed by a team from King George's Medical University in Lucknow and a government surveillance team. Twin 40-floor residential tower in Uttar Pradesh's Noida, which housed over 900 flats and were built by real estate firm Supertech, will be demolished over the violation of construction bylaws. The Supreme Court said on Tuesday as it upheld an April 2014 decision by the Allahabad High Court. The company has said it will file a review petition against the judgment. People who had bought homes in these projects must be refunded in 2 months, and the cost of demolition, which must take place in 3 months, is to be borne by Supertech. The court ruled. However, Supertech had defended its construction by insisting there was nothing illegal. India's Singraj Adhana has clinched bronze medal in P1 men's 10-meter air pistol SH1 event. However, Manish Narwal only managed a 7-spot finish. However, the third Indian in the fray, Deepinder Singh, didn't advance after finishing at the 10th spot. Earlier in the women's shot put final, Bhagyashree Jadhav finished at the 7th spot with a personal best of 7. On debut, shooter Rubina Francis finished at the 7th spot in P2 women's 10-meter air pistol SH1 final. Archer Rakesh Kumar lost in the quarterfinals of men's individual archery event in what turned out to be a nail-biting contest. In table tennis as well, India tasted defeat with the pair of Bhavina and Sonal lost to their Chinese opponents 3-0 in women's team quarterfinals, while Simran Sharma also failed to qualify from her women's 100-meter to T13 of round 1 in the heat of 2 despite a season's best show.